Hey everybody, Coach Super Dave here. I had a member the other day ask, what kind of nutrition plan can you recommend for me for weight loss? Which is an excellent question. Now I'm often doing Beachbody workouts. They're very well known, starting from the old classic P90X to more modern ones like 21 Day Fix or Focus T25. Now all those workout plans, they do have suggested meal plans, but Beachbody actually makes some standalone nutrition plans that you can use without workouts that work great. And there are 3 here that I'm going to go through. I've done all these myself, so I'm going to share a little bit about the program, or the nutrition plan, and how it's worked for me, and kind of the pros and cons so you can decide what's going to work best for you. Now, just keep in mind that all these materials here, they're not all the materials that come with the plan, so I'm just having a couple here, and I'm going to be talking about it, so just be aware that there's a lot more that comes with it when you order it, okay? So I'm going to start with the 21 Day Fix. Now this was a workout program by Autumn Calabrese. She was a new trainer, okay? 21 Day Fix workout program was really great for both men and women. It was challenging but simple. It was a great starter program. It was also good for people who've been working out before. It was very popular, and with this 21 Day Fix workout program came the 21 Day Fix portion plan, and that's what we're going to be talking about. So this program was actually the first and only workout program to sell out by Beachbody, and actually did that twice, and part of the reason is of this nutrition system. So it's all portion based. No more counting calories, okay? No more getting out your food scale or anything like that. You had containers of different sizes and colors, okay? And each container represented a food group. Like this is starchy carbs, red was protein, purple was fruits. And the idea was once you find out your target weight loss goal, you get put in a category and you get a certain amount of, a number of colored portion containers you can have throughout the day, right? And the idea is if you fill it up, you can eat it. And that counts as one red, for example. And you would go through your different portions for the day. So this is a great program. It's very simple to use. I've had a lot of members who love it so much that they keep using this portion system well beyond their weight loss program. And it's very effective, and it teaches a little bit about portion sizing, because I think a lot of people don't know how much to eat of a certain food group. So this helps keep things balanced per meal and throughout the day. Now, because this program was so phenomenal and worked so well and was so innovative, there's been a lot of expanded tools that go along with this system. For example, they came out with a Fix 8 cookbook. Now this is really special because it has a lot of different recipes that you can use with this portion control system with these cups, right? The meals, they're very simple to do. They're very tasty. Some of them are still staples in my house. And there's a lot of resources, a lot of recipes you can choose from. And what's great is that the serving size you get from the meals, they tell you exactly how many cups it makes so you can incorporate that into your plan. And they even have a Fix 8 channel on the digital on-demand service. So you can, if you're a subscriber to that, you can check out the channel where Autumn Calabrese and her brother, a professional chef, they're always making new recipes that go along with the Fix 8. So overall, it's a really simple system to use. I think it's a great starting point for anybody. And I'm going to move on to the next one, okay? The next one is called the 2B Mindset, okay? 2B Mindset. This is more of a self-discovery program. So it's a little bit different, and whoop, I forgot something. I'll be right back. Zoom. Zoom. No editing. I just do all one shot, okay? So this program, the 2B Mindset, is more visual based. Yes, you are kind of putting things in different proportions, but you're not using containers like the 21 Day Fix. Instead, you're using a plate, okay? Preferably a 7-inch plate, and you visually fill it with food. Now the template is every meal has a different amount of percentage of what foods you fill it. For example, breakfast is going to be a half protein and half fiber fruits, okay? And every meal during the day is different. With fat being the option, you can kind of throw that in there on any meal that you want. So you're probably thinking to yourself, well, how does that work, okay? So again, it's visual, you fill it. It's about sizing, and it's not about counting calories or measuring things. So the secret to this program, and at its core, is the journal, okay? So you keep a journal, and this is really important because you want to keep track of what foods you ate, what time you had them, did you poop that day, how much water did you have, did you have your Shakeology, that kind of stuff. And where this is useful is it helps you identify what foods are working for you or against you, or maybe the timing of the foods, how's that working to you? So you have a journal. And it's been very useful to me. For example, I did this program when I broke my ankle and I couldn't work out. I did this for 4 weeks. And I was losing 2 pounds a week. For me, that's a lot, okay? So I was really surprised about it. But what it taught me, thanks to the journal, is that I can no longer have oatmeal for breakfast. This was the Scooby-Doo mystery for a long time with me. I couldn't figure it out. Oatmeal was making me ravenously hungry about an hour later, every time. And I love oatmeal. It's so healthy, it's cheap, you can mix it with fruit and nut butters, okay? But it was making me hungry. And so I went back to my food journal, and all 3 times I was really hungry that morning, couldn't wait for my snack, because I had oatmeal. Now you always hear from oatmeal, oh, it's so, it's a slow digesting carb, it'll keep you fulfilled. Yes, for most people, but as I Googled online, I realized there's a small amount of people like me, it does the total opposite. So I no longer have oatmeal for breakfast because of this program, because I had the proof that it wasn't working for me. I still have it as a snack, doesn't pose a problem at all, as the journal also proved, but I no longer have it for breakfast. Another little tip I learned from 2B Mindset is they're really heavy on the veggies, and one of the meals at dinner is just protein veggies. So either just chicken or salmon burgers, loaded up with veggies, stir fry. I actually found that a low carb meal helped me with weight loss. Although it does give me a little bit low energy the next morning, so I can't do it with workouts. So even though I'm not doing the program now, I try to have this low carb meal at night before a rest day, and it works really well. And I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't tried it and I had a record of how it was working for me, okay? So this is created by a dietitian, Mrs. Muhlstein, and she's very successful. She's one of those personal weight loss success stories herself. She has a couple of different videos, some quick tips on how to stay on the plan and things of that nature. But overall, it's great to learn some more things about yourself, and I think that's important. I'll go a little bit later on that as well. So the last program is the Ultimate Reset, okay? This one came out a long time ago. It's still a good one. It's very unique even today, and I'm gonna go over the details of that. So the Ultimate Reset, unlike the other plans, has a structured diet. You have specific meals that you are to make and follow, okay? So the other ones is kind of like whatever foods you want. Of course, they give tips, and if you have the Fixate cookbook, you have recipes as well, but this is like, no. At 8, in the morning you have this. At night you have this. So it's a structured meal plan. Why do they do it that way? Because this is not just a weight loss program, it's also a detox program. It's 21 days. The other 2 programs, you can go on forever as long as you want, but this is 21 days, the Ultimate Reset. And by the end of 3 weeks, you're completely vegan. No dairy, no meat, no grains, okay? So this is a way to completely rid your body of a lot of junk. And all along the way, you're also taking some detox supplements. I don't have the supplements with me because I already did the program. But here's kind of a list. So you have like a detox supplement. You have a fiber supplement, which is all natural, no laxatives or anything like that. So you have several different components. You got the salt, the Himalayan salt, which I still use because it's so finely grounded that it can go into water really easily. So you have a lot of different supplements, and this program is really important and it's phenomenal. I did it, and it taught me some amazing things about myself. Okay, speaking of Scooby-Doo mysteries, okay, one of the biggest ones was I was having trouble sleeping at night. I couldn't figure it out. I was buying those strips on my nose. Some nights it was so bad, I just couldn't sleep at all. And of course, the next day I felt like crap. I thought maybe I would have to go get one of those face masks. I mean, it was pretty bad. But after 3 weeks of this, I realized it was the dairy. I used to be a big milk drinker. I had 2 bowls of cereal in the morning. I have a bowl of cereal for a snack when I get home. I even bought into the whole chocolate milk is a good recovery drink phase for a while. And sometimes I would have ice cream at night, and that would kill me. My nose would get all clogged up. I couldn't sleep, and I couldn't figure it out. So I am very thankful for that. I haven't had sleeping problems since. I no longer have dairy. It's been phenomenal. And the other thing that the Ultimate Reset did is you go caffeine free too. That might freak some people out. It certainly is a big hurdle for a lot of people to get over. And I was 60 days caffeine free after this program, and that's phenomenal because in the last 25 years, I don't think I've gone more than one day without caffeine. And what it taught me is without caffeine, I actually had more energy. I slept better. I actually did better. I didn't have the 3 p.m. sleep attacks and things like that. So to this day, I actually mix my caffeine, my ground coffee. I mix decaf, or I just had decaf. And people always say, like, why do you have decaf? And it's because this program's learned that I do a lot better without the caffeine, so I keep it down, okay? So let me just quickly review the 3 different programs. 21 Day Fix, whether you do it the workout or the portion plan itself. It's very simple to use. A lot of people like it. It's kind of catchy, it's fun. There's even an app on your phone that you can track how many containers you use for the day to keep you on target, and you got the recipe book. So there's lots of resources available to it, and it works really well. And so that's a good starting point for anybody. The 2B mindset, okay, and the reason why I'm going to go over this recap is because, let me just back up for 1 second. A lot of people ask me, I want to do what's the best. Give me the best. The best really is what works for you, okay? It's what you're going to be committed to, and that's really important. So the 2B mindset is going to take a little bit more commitment because you've got to keep this journal. That's the main core of this program, because it's about self-discovery. It's about learning new things that are working for you. But it also takes a little bit of control because you're not given a certain amount of foods to do. You just throw it on a plate. That might be good, it might be bad. You might just have to try it out and see if it works for you, okay? And the ultimate reset, this is hardcore. This is all or nothing. You got to put a lot more preparation into this because there's specific meals you have to eat. Now, you can always use Shakeology substitution. That's that superfood health shake, helps with weight loss, curbs cravings, yada yada. In fact, they incorporate into all the plans. But this one in particular is even more useful because if you're out of step and you don't have your meal, or maybe there's a meal you don't particularly like, you can substitute it with the Shakeology shake. It works really well. But this program, again, it's all or nothing. You got to be committed. It's only 21 days, but you have to be prepared to go completely vegan. You don't have to stay that way afterwards. But the whole point is to totally detox your body. If you've never done a detox, then you have to try it because it's phenomenal. It's such a shift. It's such a paradigm shift. You're just completely different on the inside and out. And it'll teach you a lot of things, but it takes more commitment than the others and more preparation, okay? So they all work. Prices vary because you can bundle these with other products and you can get discounts and things like that. The 21 Day Fix portion plan, with the program and the 2B mindset, they're similarly priced. The ultimate reset's a little bit more, and that's because it comes with all the detox supplements, okay? So I hope this gives you a little bit of information on the different programs. I encourage you to follow up with questions because, again, I've done all 3 of these programs. They're all phenomenal. I used to have a personal blog. I even wrote every day about the ultimate reset. I had a lot of great tips and things like that. So as a coach, I'm here for you. I'm here to find what's going to work best for you, and all on the journey, going to help you as well. You can't go wrong with any 3 of these, and let's talk and let's find out what's going to work best for you, and let's get you started.